What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jerron Mon. Welcome back to another episode of NBA Kicks, the show where we count down the top 10 best sneakers in the NBA every single week of the season. So if you're not subscribed already, you simply just don't love sneakers as much as I do. But that's okay because you're here now and we got an awesome episode for you, which actually starts right now. Kicking off the list at number 10, we have Kawhi Leonard with a new colorway of the Kawhi from New Balance. All right, so first up, we got James Harden's #1 fan with a new colorway of his first signature sneaker, which came right in time for Easter. As you can see here, this colorway uses a variety of pastel colors, which is clearly a nod to Easter egg shells, while the rest of the silhouette is rounded out with black, which honestly wouldn't be my first choice with this color scheme. But what New Balance did here worked just fine and looked great on the hardwood while the Clippers took on the Lakers during the NBA's Sunday Showcase. I do miss the full stand on Easter sneakers though, like the Poison Dart Frog Kobe 7s. I mean, come on. Fire! Next up at number 9, we have Anthony Simmons throwing it back with the Nike KD3. Portland guard Anthony Simmons dusts off a pair of Nike KD3s in the home OKC colorway, which uses a beautiful shade of blue to accompany some subtle orange hits, as well as a really nice gradient fade on the midfoot. Now, not only are the KD3s a really rare sneaker to see nowadays, but it also happens to be the first sneaker that I ever bought with my own paycheck, although I did opt to go with the black OKC colorway. But still, seeing these back on the court definitely gave me some serious nostalgia, even though they weren't the most amazing on-court performer. But I mean, come on, they retail for like $88, so there was some value there. Coming in at number 8, we have Gordon Hayward with a new colorway of the Anta GH2. Gordon Hayward and Anta are back at it again with yet another colorway of the GH2, this time inspired by the Hornets' Buzz City uniforms. Using that same unique shade of teal on the upper and midsole, Anta also trimmed this colorway with an excellent shade of gold on the branding and heel tab, while the upper has a honeycomb graphic, which absolutely goes perfect with the theme, and of course, everything is rounded out with black to tone things down. Overall, these are just a simple and clean colorway that makes sense for both the player and his squad, and that's good enough to land at number 8 on this week's list. Next up at number 7, we have Kelly Oubre with a new colorway of the Converse All-Star Pro BB Evo. Converse and Kelly Oubre dropped yet another dope colorway of the lifestyle-inspired Encore model, this time with a real 60s vibe that fits the silhouette perfectly. If you take a look at the back end of the heel, you'll see a Peace and Unity logo, which fits seamlessly with the retro-style graphic on the upper that has a lot going on it, but it's covered in a blue, crimson, and Volt color scheme, which offers a unique look and again just looks great on the silhouette. But yes, I already checked on Converse.com. These are not available to purchase because I actually don't know. I'm running out of answers for them. Next up at number 6 and number 5, we have Tyrese Halliburton with 2 custom colorways of the Nike Kobe AD. All right, so Tyrese locks in the number 6 and the number 5 spot here with 2 custom colorways of the post-retirement Kobe silhouette, which you know what that means. We got a sneaker battle. First up, we got a Monsters Inc. inspired custom, which has a 2-tone feel with different color schemes on each pair, while the other custom is a more traditional design with a Tom and Jerry graphic, which is actually painted by hand. Now, both of these customs were done by King's Customs on IG, who's only an 18-year-old artist based in Wisconsin. So be sure to drop him a line on Instagram and make sure Jerron Mon sent you. But before you do that, let me know who you think won this week's sneaker battle in the comments section below. My money is on the Tom and Jerry ones. I mean, that was like one of my favorite cartoons growing up. But hey, the Monsters Inc., pretty dope as well. Next up at number 4, we have D'Angelo Russell with a mysterious leaning wave weight sneaker. All right, so here's D'Angelo Russell with a leaning sneaker that is obviously from the Way of Wade line, thanks to the logo on the tongue, as well as the green graphic across the entire upper, which sits on top of a nice black leather material to contrast. Now, I'm not exactly sure what model this is, but I'm loving the blacked out look in combination with the Volt green hits. I just wish that the outsole was black as well, or maybe even a translucent Volt color. But either way, it's a dope sneaker and they land at number 4 on this week's list. Next up at number 3, we have Joe Ingles with a custom colorway of the Nike Kobe AD. Now over the years, we've seen Joe Ingles and his teammates all rock custom colorways of various sneakers that all bring awareness to autism, since Joe's son Jack was diagnosed with a developmental disorder. This week, Joe rocks a pair of Kobe ADs, which as you can see, have Jack painted right there on top of the upper, and also uses a very colorful puzzle graphic, which just looks flat out incredible, but also has a meaning behind it, since a puzzle piece is the official symbol that helps bring awareness to autism. Overall, this is just a great custom that also has a very special meaning behind it, and it's an honor to showcase them here on NBA Kicks, because sneakers like this show us how awesome it can be to express yourself through your shoes. Coming in as our runner-up, we have Tyrese Halliburton again with another custom colorway of the Nike Kobe AD. The Sacramento Kings rookie secures yet another spot on this week's list with another custom colorway of the Kobe AD, but this time it's inspired by Michael Jackson's Thriller. This colorway uses a red and black color scheme, which you guys know are my absolutely 2 favorite colors, but it also has artwork from Andre WTL on Instagram that is just absolutely spectacular. I mean, just look at that, guys. It is damn near photorealistic, and Andre went even the extra mile here by putting a zombified version of MJ on the left side of the shoe, which adds some creativity for what is already a stellar custom. Andre, my man, keep doing your thing, because you're absolutely killing it. Finally, at number 1, we have Steph Curry with a special colorway of the Under Armour Curry 8. Now, as we all know, there's been a huge rise of attacks against the Asian communities across the world, but especially here in the Bay Area. And Steph, being one of the most recognizable figures in the Bay, showcases his support for those Asian communities with this special custom colorway of the Curry brand Curry 8. Using a yellow, black, and white color scheme alongside a Bruce Lee graphic on both sides of the silhouette, the custom work itself isn't really anything we haven't seen before, but it is great. But what truly makes these a special colorway is the fact that Steph will be auctioning these off to help raise money for the families and victims of last month's Atlanta area spa shootings. I think it goes without saying that this is just an awesome and unique way to show your support to the Asian communities, all while bringing us a great pair of kicks in the process, and that is more than enough to make these the best pair of kicks during week 13 of the 2021 NBA season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of NBA Kicks, which if you did, make sure you hit that like button because it helps me out a lot, and subscribe to the channel for more sneaker related content just like this. Performance reviews are coming back very, very soon, y'all, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. My name's Jaron. It's been great having you. Catch you guys in next week's episode. Peace.